So without any further delay, I have the pleasure of asking Jamie Hedman, let me get this right, Ulloa, up to the podium. She works for Congressman Lee Zeldin, and she's here to present or provide certain congressional certificates to all of the honorees. So welcome her with a hearty hand clap.
Okay, I'm a little shorter than he is, so I have to move this. I'm honored this evening to be representing a congressman, a member of the military, a Jewish Republican who holds himself really accountable to do service above self. Sorry about that. Your honorees that the Queens Village Republican Club have chosen are chosen well. They embody the spirit of service above self. I have among friends, a lot of you I do know, a lot of you I do not know, but I have to tell you some of the honorees I worked closely with during this last campaign. I'm looking out at the room and I have to congratulate Phil, Joe, and the Queens Village Republican Club. Aren't we a great room of diverse deplorables? I have to tell you, mainstream media wants to make us look like we're all radicals. But I look around this room and I see young women, old women, young men, old men, black, white, yellow, green, orange. I see all the colors of the rainbow. In the words of Lincoln, you stole my line, a house divided against itself cannot stand. I believe this government cannot endure permanently half slave, half free. I do not expect the union to be dissolved. I do not expect the union to fail. But I do expect it will cease to be divided. And that is our task from here forward. We all need to work towards unity as a party, as a nation, as unity amongst our friends, unity amongst our religions. Lincoln used this speech to differentiate himself from Douglas, the incumbent at the time, much like our Donald J. Trump, how to differentiate himself from the perceived incumbent, Hillary Rodham Clinton. The question was, would we inevitably become either all slave or all free? The question of the time is much like the question of today. Would we become a nation of freedom, or would we no longer be able to function due to our differences? How relevant is this speech today? Again, we're at the crossroads of being enslaved by socialism that the extreme left preaches, or by maintaining freedom by celebrating our differences and working towards unity. August, one of your own, Mr. Peary Benjamin, who's in the back that you honored last year, and the RLI team was able to meet with President Donald J. Trump. We were able to speak about the needs of our community. We were able to speak about what we needed. Mr. Trump did not tell us what we needed. He asked us what we needed. And it was a great event. We had Dr. Ben Carson there, Katrina Pearson, Mr. Fred Brown. Is Fred Brown here today? The RLI Fellows, and many others. So under the direction of Peary Benjamin, we were able to voice the differences in the diverse communities. In October, again under the direction of Mr. Peary Benjamin, we went off to Philly. That's when I truly found out the meaning of the need for the Electoral College. How many people we would knock on their door and people go away, and the people in the background would say, like this to us. Yep, just like that gentleman. Anyway, I want to thank you for giving me your time. I want to ask you, I'm going to charge each and every one of you with the task of working towards unity. Do what I do, go out and speak to people who don't think the same way you do. Ask them what they need and see how we can come to agreement on certain things. On behalf of Congressman Zeldin, I want to thank you all, and I'm going to give these certificates for Mr. Phil Orenstein to pass out. Thank you. Have a great evening.